Hello, it's me, SunfireSG, and I'm back with another tutorial for you. Today it is a junk, or a Chinese junk, Vietnamese junk. It's a type of ship. This is a small fishing vessel version. I am looking into making a bigger version as well, but I can show you exactly what you will need in this chest right here, so feel free to stop the video here. And also in the description there will be a rounded up figure of all the materials needed, just so you can make sure you've got enough spare as well. So this part here at the top is your main body of the ship, and then this part here is for the sails, including a little bit of extra wool for carpets just to prevent mob spawning. But let's get into it. And with all my tutorials, as always, the resources themselves are interchangeable. If you want to use a different type of wood, definitely do so. It does look nice in quite a few different variations. I've actually got a little bit of oak in here as a kind of weathered type of effect to it, so it's got some potential there for variation. Same with the colour of the wall. Don't need to use red, I just like the way that looks. And also the very bottom layer is in the very top block of water, just so you know where you're placing your blocks. And if you like these sorts of videos, definitely let me know in the comments. Hit the subscribe button, it does help the channel out, and I'll get on with what I'm supposed to be doing here. First thing we want to do is grab our planks and make a chain of 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Grab your slabs, put them on the upper half of the block, and 1, 2, 3. This is the front of your boat. We want to grab our stairs and start wrapping them all the way around. So start at the back here, wrap it all the way around, and then wrap it into the front plank here, like so, and again all the way around to here. Then chuck a slab, top slab, at the back, like that. Now that's our first layer done. What we want to do now is come back to the back of the boat. We want to put one full block here, one full block here, and then 1, 2, 3 here. You can put a slab just in front there, and we want to put a full block here. Next we want to get our stairs, and we want to go all the way along. Don't worry about wrapping that into that block, just straight on the side, all the way up this here, and then wrap it round like so, up here, and then into the side of this block here. We're going to repeat that on that side as well. So there, across here, wrap it round until you reach those blocks at the very back, like that. Then we can go ahead and put a stair on this one here, and 2 slabs, boop, boop, like that. Then we can go to the front and put an upside down stair here. That's your second layer done. Now we can start working on the trim. We want to put 1, 2, 3 full blocks here, and then 1 there for the dark oak. We want to get our stairs, put 1 upside down there and 1 upside down there. Put 1 upside down here, and then 3 slabs across there like that. Get your stairs again, place 1 on each side facing into that block, and then 2 slabs like that. Then we can actually start the cabin. Now this cabin, you do not need to add it. If you don't want a cabin on there, you could just put the slabs all the way across. It looks just as good. I like having the little cabin there, but like I said, don't need it. If you don't want to do that, don't do it. Put a stair here, a stair here, leave a gap of 2, stair here, and stair here. This is where we can put our trapdoors, just so they fold up like that. And then we can kind of make the shelter. So place a slab as a temporary block there, and place 1, 2, 3 across. Get rid of your temporary block, and you can bring that all the way down. You can have this as spruce or dark oak. Doesn't really matter too much, but I just kind of like how that looks. Place a block there. You're going to have to delete this in and get a second anyway. Place a temporary one there. Knock that out, and then connect it up like that. For the front of the boat, you want to get your dark oak stairs. Place 1 on top of this spruce like that. Go ahead and place an upside down spruce one there with a slab on the end, and then grab your dark oak slabs and go 1, 2, 3. Now these here can start to be filled out all the way along so it joins up to here, and we're going to fill a little bit in here as well. So place another block here, and you can place one here as well. Depends where you want your sails. You can move this forward a little bit if you choose to, but for this one I have actually got both of these ones here, you can see, as slabs. So if we put this here, that is now ready for this point here, which is going to be our first mast. Right, it's time for us to put our masts in. I'm going to put our first sort of smaller mast front here in this spot, and it goes up by 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whack a fence on the top, your choice. And then the second mast is just behind this cabin here, and it goes up by 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fence on top. So for this front sail, you're looking at a pattern of 1 wall block against the top of the logs, then 3, then 2 lots of 4, 3 lots of 5, and a 3. I started putting some slats in here, but we're going to do that next. So again, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3 lots of 5. Fill that in. And then finally, 1, 2, 3. Now with the slats, you can kind of put them where you want. You don't necessarily have to follow this exact guideline, but you'll kind of know if you've got it right. It feels natural with the sail. Your sail may change shape depending on winds and things like that that you kind of want to convey in where your build is. Obviously, if the winds are slightly different, have your sail kind of coming out a little bit with the wall off the side. The sort of struts can move with that as well, so it's quite versatile. So we'll put one bottom layer here where we've just followed the shape of the sail. We're going to put another one here, and we'll do the same again, and then we'll do one maybe here, where again it's going to just kind of wrap around and follow the sail. So this one was like 2, 2, 2, wasn't it? 2, 2, 2, and there you go. You can see it looks quite nice. Now I just need to go and double check the back sail because I can't remember the pattern I used for that. Okay, for the back sail, we want to come down a block, so we're not on the top block there. We're going to come out by 2, then 4, another 4, then 5 times by 3. Fill all of the gaps in on there. Then we're out by 6 by 3. Again, fill it in. Then we want to come out 1 extra, so this one is 7 long. And then finally, the bottom layer is 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, with the slats, you don't have to follow a set pattern, but try and follow the shape of the sails. It does feel more natural, so something like this maybe. Oh, like that. We'll do the same on this side as well. Next one up, we're going to go we'll go here. Like that. It's easy enough to line up from this back one, I find. If you check behind here and just line those up, you should be able to figure it out without having to constantly go around each side. Let's put another one here. There we go. And then finally, just one more will go here. Like that. And that is the build complete. Now, if you are building this in survival, I would suggest popping carpet on the top of each of the wall blocks that are facing the sky, which is easy enough to do. That's why I put the extra sort of wall blocks in the description, so you could do that. And then I'd also recommend probably buttons. I think buttons will prevent spawns, won't they? So if we get some dark oak buttons, and just kind of go along these slabs a little bit and place them on the top slabs, like so. And that will prevent any spawns in there. You can then light that up, put some barrels in, things like that. If you want to get into your boat, if you are in the water, I found the best way to do that is actually have a little, can't swim because I'm in creative, but if you put a little trapdoor, let's get in the boat over here. Can we? Yep, there we go. So what I did in my survival world is I had, let's get some trapdoors. Just some spruce trapdoors, and I'll grab a water bucket as well. Get yourself a trapdoor, put one there, knock that block out. We want to go ahead and waterlog that and put a trapdoor at the bottom, and that way you can swim in and out of the boat with ease. I have found it's quite difficult to get in and out of some of these boats that you build without having an access point that is literally underwater that you can swim through. But that is the build. If you have enjoyed it, do let me know in the comments. Always love seeing and hearing from you. If you want to see more of these, let me know. And if you've got suggestions, let me know as well. But that is the build for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I shall see you next time. Bye for now.